Welcome back to Great Day Live, a special edition of Great Day Live. We're here at the beautiful Northeast Christian Church. My co-host of the day, Pastor Tamara Brown.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Yes, it's been great. I've loved having conversations with you so far.
Well, you're bringing interesting content to the table. I mean, the things that you guys are doing in the community is fantastic. We've been talking about the Love the Ville movement, as you called it, and the partnership with Kentucky Refugee Ministries. Obviously, it takes a village. Why are these partnerships, like the one that you have with Kentucky Refugee Ministries, why are these partnerships so important and necessary?
Yes, once again, we have partnerships all over our city, and we really do want to impact our city. So we have partnerships again in East Louisville, West Louisville. We have a partnership in South Louisville with Grace Kids Church. And these partnerships are so important because it does take collaboration. That's what our heartbeat is here at Northeast, is we want to collaborate with people who care about the most vulnerable in our city, and we want to uplift people together. And so some of our partnerships are with nonprofits, but you know, COVID came, we all went through that year together, and we really had some fantastic relationships come out of that. We really went into relief mode during COVID. We opened up a food pantry in our lobby, and from that, we developed relationships, and now we're still in those relationships. For example, we not only partner with nonprofits who are reaching people, we have really partnered with Black-owned businesses in West Louisville, such as Sweet Peaches and Big Mama's Soul Food Kitchen. And the ladies who own these businesses are making tremendous impact in their community. So once again, these partnerships are important for us because when we form a partnership, we simply ask, how can we help? We don't want to go in and assume that we know what people need, what the community needs. We know that the boots on the ground, they are the ones that know people's needs. So it's been so great that even though we had such a hard year with COVID, God kind of opened up new avenues for us to meet people in the community and partner with people in the community who were doing great work.
You said something that was very intentional in there when you talk about, you know, assessing the needs in the community and rather us sitting back and saying, here's what you need, here's what you need. Bring everybody to the table and find out directly from the people what it is they need. Talk more about that and why it's important to bring people to the table before deciding how we're going to act and or react.
Yeah, so my heart really is about justice. You know, justice is not only giving people what they deserve, it's giving people what they've been denied. And often to really help people, we need their voice. We need their voice around the table. So it's really important for us when we choose partners that they are putting people around the table. They're putting residents around their table. They're putting the people who are most vulnerable around the table to have input and to say, this is how you can help me. And I just love that because we're always learning. In this position at Northeast, we're always learning how to help people because it's not cookie cutter, right? Well, it's just not.
And that type of approach, it allows you to be better at what you're doing. And it allows them to be empowered and have a say-so.
That's exactly right. And we love to hear stories of you know, single moms, for example, who were struggling and now they are booming. They're going to college, right? They're getting a degree. They are building really a legacy that they wanted to build for their family. And we partner with a lot of organizations who help women in crisis, and we love it. And we love to see that they can now take charge of their own life because they have been empowered, and that is such a critical word.
And so before the break, we met Mandala, and we talked about his backstory when he came to the United States. Let's fast forward a little bit and check in with Claudia Coffey, who has a look at Mandala's life now.
We're here at Northeast Christian Church Clifton campus talking about the great work that Kentucky Refugee Ministries does. We're taking it a step further, kind of taking you inside the process, how they find families, how they help families, and help their children adjust. We're with Maha Koko. She is a caseworker and also a sponsorship developer. You work hand in hand with so many of these families, and I know that our audience and Northeast Christian is very familiar with the Mandala family. Can you give us an update on how they're doing?
So the family is doing very well. When they came here in 2017, they were 13, and Northeast Christian Church handled everything as far as the family, including community guides. So they used to take the family also to different places, restaurants, and have meals together. They shared a lot, and they told them how to take the bus. from their home to Kerem and vice versa. The family, the Jarvis, that is the dad, is doing great. His English has improved so much, and his wife and two of the adults are working for Kentucky Refugee Ministries. One of them is an interpreter and the other one is a job developer. That is Mandela. He is working at the moment with us. And so he's helping all refugees to find jobs, and he interpreting for them when they go to the interviews, to the job interviews.
Well, what you just described is is my next question, because I think that's part of what KRM's key mission is that you are really helping these families become self-sufficient. How do you all do that? Not just here you go and now we're going to take care of you, but they get jobs and they're giving back in so many ways.
Right, and it's a really a program that's built that within 3 months, like after 90th day, we are supposed to have jobs for the adult members, and we take care of even showing them how to take the bus. That is after 14 days. Approximately, and we do that quite maybe 2 or 3 times. And the most important, I think, about this job is that when you have a church co-sponsoring the family, then they are able to do it, and they provide a great help to the family as well. And this will help the family also when we have a communication between the team members and the family. And I schedule the interpreter where the family can ask the co-sponsorship team about cultural stuff, as far as living in the United States, what they are supposed to do, what they are not supposed to do. So it's a very interesting process, very exhausting process, but also I think the family appreciate the fact that they are learning and not just being left in their homes. So we take care of them. And that would also go as far as their medical appointments. So we teach them how to take the bus to do their medical appointments, and we have some medical providers who does interpretation for the family members when they go there.
How do they help the children?
Oh, the children, we register the children for school, or we follow up with the children with JCBS, and JCBS works with us in a very wonderful manner as far as school registration. And then we also provide school supplies for the family when, for the kids, when it's time to go back to school. And sometimes I request assistance from different faith community group to assist us with school supplies.
All right. Thank you so much for explaining how everything works, Maha. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing with me all our wonderful work. And thanks to Northeast Christian Church for co-sponsoring 13 families so far.
Wow.
We are excited to have you as our partners always.
Great.
Thank you.
These partnerships are so valuable. Hey, when we come back, we're switching gears just a little bit, and Joanne Dixon's going to tell us about a different partnership that NEC has, this one with the East Area Community Ministries, how they're helping fight the food crisis right here in Kentuckiana.